Hello guys, my name is Umesh, and in this tutorial I am just going to talk about Azure and its web app deployment using IDE. So here as an IDE I am just going to use Intellij IDE, okay, and it's a community edition. Let me open that one here. Okay, and using this IDE I am just going to set up one web application, and this web application I will be deploying to Azure. So for this I will be first installing this Azure Tools plugin into IntelliJ IDE. After that I will be signing into this plugin, and post to that I will be able to access the Azure account resources, and uh, after that we'll be able to deploy the web application using this resource to particular web application that I have just created. Okay, so for this we can just go with one Azure CLI, so that we will have to configure into our local. So to configure this Azure CLI we have the two options. The option one, using this it's ready to go batch script. So this shell script actually will be executing these all the listed commands, okay, through this bash script. Otherwise, through the option 2 we can just do it manually one by one by following these all the steps here. Okay, so I can just directly hit this command here, and it asks me to enter the sudo password, and post to that it will just start uh, configuring this batch script. It is just initially start with this apt update, and post to that it just install these all the dependencies, and after that it just invoke this curl and do some setups, and after that again update this apt repository, and after that it will start installing this Azure CLI. For me, I have already installed it, and that's why I did not do any major changes here. So it all depends on your internet speed, and may take some long time to get these things done. Okay. After that, in the end, you can just hit these two commands to do auto remove all the broken plugins or the unrequired plugin, and to do auto cleanup. Okay. Once you have done this all Azure CLI setup in your local, you can just hit this command, Azure login, that will authenticate through your browser. I have already logged in here, so do not ask me to enter this credential again. And if it is just successfully logged in, it will just give you this complete JSON. Alright. After that, I will need one token. So that is called device token. So this device token I will be using to authenticate or log in my Azure tool portal. Okay. For now, I am just doing this sign out here to walk you through complete, to give you complete walkthrough of this. And prior to that, let me walk you through first this plugin section to understand what is this plugin or how can I just install this plugin here. Okay, so here you can see, and this installed plugins I have installed Azure DevOps and Azure Toolkit for Intellij. Okay, so these two plugins will once these two plugins are installed, it will ask you to restart your ID. Post this restart, you will be getting this plugin explorer, which is Azure Explorer. available inside your pane. Okay, from here you can just right click on this Azure and hit this sign in option. You have these three options here. Either you can just directly log in through Azure CLI, it will automatically consume your existing credentials, or otherwise it will you can use this device code also, because many times happens what if user has not actually logged in into the CLI, Azure CLI, this or you have not set up this Azure CLI into your local, this option will be disabled and you will be only getting these two options. Either you may just get this authentication token from any other system wherever you have just configured the Azure CLI. Okay, and this opens this dialog and that route you through this page. Okay, here you can just type in this code and this code authenticates you through this again browser authentication page, and this is how it just gets logged in. So here you saw you are just successfully logged in here, and it just pulls up your subscription ID, and after that all the component are just getting refreshed wherever you just click in so that it can just get this latest information synced from the portal. Okay, so I have already created one of the web application here. You can also just create a new web application here. Okay, so what type of web application you would like to create, so this all the options are available here. If you click on this more settings, it will just give you all the options whatever you just get through the Azure portal also. Okay, so after that what you can just do, to deploy any of the web application here, you can just hit this deploy button. Okay, and deploy button, and here you must have this var based deployment. So this is not the var based deployment as of now. Let me just change this deployment to var. Packaging var. As soon as I just set this here, I will now get that option to deploy it as war file. So as you saw that it says it only support this war file deployment. I will have to check this something with the war file option. So this is how you can actually get this through your easy deployment for this war file deployment, and that can be just accessed from this URL. Okay, as of now I just made that stopped. Okay, and that we can just start, and that will be accessible through this URL once it is up. So as it is stopped already, so that's why we are getting this page here. It is just getting started now. So we can just wait for a few more seconds. In the meanwhile, I will just request you guys for any queries or doubts. You can just write me back in the comment section. Okay, so this application has been just started and deployed and started. So all the changes you can for all your code changes you can just do this again, redeploy and everything. You can also just do this stop as it is already running now. Okay, that option also we just get from here to just stop this container, but actually not giving us this to stop this from here. So that is fine. So our just main concern just to deploy it for our local web applications to the Azure using our IDE. So this is the way to do this. Kindly just write me back for your all queries and doubts, and also just let me know what all the improvements I can just do for this uh, uh, for these my subsequent sessions to help you better. Thanks for watching, and please hit the subscribe button to get the more notification for my new videos. Thanks for watching, guys.